doesn't say. Oh, go live. Got too enthralled looking at Fireball products on their website.
Oopsie.
Hooray, it's the Michael Show. Looks like a great topic. I'm hoping. Hold on a second. I gotta
move myself here.
I was looking at merchandise off Fireball's store. I'm telling you, if they want to sponsor me, they won't even have to pay me. Just give me free Fireball.
Right?
Oh, look at that. All that cool stuff. Anyway, all right. Let's.
Jeez.
Oh, I lost the chat. There it is. Hey, everybody. Hey, Chris. How's it going, buddy?
Hey, Chris.
Alrighty. So I did confirm I will be having Sandrine on next Monday. That is super loud. I have got to figure something out.
Yeah.
When I was editing the video today, the notification was incredibly stupid loud, and I don't know why. I bet the desktop audio is set so fucking high.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, motherfucker. All right.
When we're sitting like this, you don't need the desktop audio high.
At all. I don't need the desktop audio at all.
Mm-mm.
Bam.
You only need it when you're doing Discord.
I just gotta remember to turn it back on for the interview. Michael will be such a great Fireball whore. Oh, God, yeah. Mm-hmm. Give me merch. Give me Fireball. You don't even have to pay me. I'd be happy just with stuff. Anywho, good job, stars. Keep at it.
It says, Diana says, I've written almost a quarter of my novel. I don't give up. I am doing it. That's a
nice.
Good job.
Quarter of the way. Woot.
That's really awesome.
Keep in mind that most people who start a book quit after 20,000 words. I learned that in my masterclass. And I sold a book today.
Yay. That's super exciting.
I'm hoping she likes it. I hope I get more than 2-star review.
Yeah.
Which I'm doing a video on Wednesday about my experience with Readsy's Discovery service. So that's not going to be a very good one. They might not like me after that.
Just don't be rude. Be honest.
Oh, I'm not going to be rude. I want to be honest. I don't think the guy read the entire book.
Mm-mm.
And it's not just because I'm taking offense to 2 stars. It's because the way the things he wrote,
things he said,
like don't make sense.
No,
especially when he's like, the characters seem robotic. That was one of the top things that every author, including the instructor, said that my characters were real and that that the dialogue was amazing. So I think the guy's full of shit and he just wanted cheap beer. You'll get that joke on Friday. Thank you. I just write a certain number of words per day. It is doable.
That's awesome.
That's the goal. I have to write 1,700 words a day if I want to hit mine, which I don't know if I want to be able to do because I got kind of stuck on the video today, which took up way too much time. But it comes out Wednesday. So, and it's about autocrit, using the AI tool to edit a book, but it doesn't write anything for you. In fact, I'm thinking about doing a few more videos for autocrit. Yeah. It doesn't write any books, any part of the book. What it is that it uses AI to analyze your structure of your book. So how many adverbs do you use, your dialogue, and then it compares those stats against like any number of authors. I mean, the author list you can compare yourself to is stupid. It is like long, and it has like 13 fiction genres and like 7 non-fiction genres.
I mean,
it's quite extensive. And of course I pit myself against Stephen King.
Of course you did.
But remember, it has more to do with structure, nothing to do with story. Yeah. So you can still structure your book really well with autocrit and still write a crap story. Mm-hmm. But anyway, it doesn't write any of the text for you. It gives you suggestions on how to proceed. So kind of like a plot generator does. It has a lot of cool reports to it, but I don't know if it's worth $30 a month. Yeah. Especially since Grammarly and Pro Writing Aid are half that price. Like Grammarly's $12 a month and Pro Writing Aid's 10 compared to 30. It's kind of high. And their writing platform that it has built in is, I don't like it. It's that wraparound, no margin text field. It's almost like Atticus and AutoCrit use the exact same code snippet to build that part of their website. Because it's almost identical to each other. The hell's wrong with you?
My ear's bothering me.
Okay.
I don't know. It just started.
You show you the trick of that pain?
Punch me in the face?
Let me see your finger.
Snap that shit. It doesn't hurt, actually.
That might get the video flagged.
Right? It doesn't hurt. It just feels almost like it needs to pop. It's just bothering me. And there's nanners.
The benefit of taking a class that I paid for. She's barking at the cat.
Mm-hmm.
I sent a text to one of the girls to do something.
There's only Annika.
Well, somebody needs to do something. Nobody wants to sit here and listen to Nana bark.
The only option I have is to let her in here.
As long as she shuts up. The benefit of taking a class that I paid for is that I'm forced to finish this book. Otherwise, it's a financial loss. Well, finish the book. Read it. And she's going to get into there. Nope, there goes the light. God. Will you put that back where it was? All the more reason. This just solidifies my need for an external office. We can get the hell away from everything. No. Anywho. It is kind of a fun tool. It has a lot of really neat features to it. And I don't know if I'm going to keep it because I paid for a year. And I figured that I would use it for 7, Shadows of Atlantic City, and Fury. And see how it goes after that. Because by the time I get done with all those, plus Skeletal that's on Inkitt. So, I don't know. Maybe we'll see if
you feel like
it comes out better. Well, that's going to be totally up to the beta readers and everybody. Is this book better than my first one? Which obviously is going to be.
Because you've learned so much.
So I don't know how the hell to compare it then.
Is it really going to be...
So I did that master class for 3 months. I learned a lot. That's going to be reflected in the books. So I don't know. I don't have a really good comparison now. Because Fury's going to be way better than Kingmaker.
Mm-hmm.
Good times. I have a headache. Anywho, so we're going to dive into reasons why I self-publish. I know a lot of people out there. Oh, one of the things that brought it up to my attention is no matter where I go, Threads or Twitter, there's always those people out there who say self-published authors aren't real authors because they're not traditional. Yeah. The only difference between us is that I don't have someone's logo on my book.
Yeah. You didn't have somebody else go through your book and tell you needed to change your character's name because I don't know how to pronounce it.
Or the editing job that they did on Angela's.
Yeah.
Which got butchered. Yeah. That was a vanity press though. That's not the same thing. Even though they try to say that they're self-publishing, but they're not. It's not even close. Self-publishing, you're going to do everything yourself, hence the name self-publishing. So when a company says that they'll help you self-publish your book, like, no. They will charge you for services and shit. Mm-hmm. But they are much different. I will probably self-publish my nonfiction book. Yeah. Well, there's a lot of people that do. I know, like, damn near every author that I follow, and I'm up to like 200 and something now on Threads.
Self-publish?
Yep, every one of them except for 2.
Yeah, see, the thing is...
and one of them owns her own publishing company.
Yeah. The thing is most traditional publishers are looking for money or looking for books that are going to fit a certain niche, that are going to be quick money. Mm-hmm.
And if you don't have enough of one thing in it, they will send it back and tell you that you have to add it to it. Yeah. So they make it sellable. Like, I made the comment today on Threads. sometimes you just have to write the book because it's fun, not because of how much money you make.
Mm-hmm.
It was a comment on somebody came up with an idea. It was like off the fucking wall, but it sounds like it'd be a fun book. I'm trying to remember what it was. It was insane.
Yes, Diana. It says, do self-published authors ever get picked up by traditional publishers later? Yes.
Yep.
I actually know quite a few that started off on platforms like Wattpad, like had a huge following, that are now like New York Times best-selling authors that are published by
that young vampire chick writer. She was on Wattpad. She got picked up by what was it, like Random House or something like that. It was like a big fucking name. A lot of script writers come out of Wattpad for like Fox and Netflix and shit.
So nowadays, a lot of traditional publishers are realizing that it's easier to self-publish than it is to go through them. So what they do is they approach people who have a huge following, who already have a fan base built up, and they're like, hey, we can make this easier for you. This is what we can do. We can help get your name out there more and make you more money. And that's how they get picked up by these traditionals. As opposed to how it used to be, like the only way you used to be able to publish was to send your book to 800 publishing companies or an agent. Or, and then the agent would go through and be like, I don't know why she's calling me. Hold on. She should be on her way home from work. Sorry, guys. Hello? What?
Welcome to WriterSanctuary.
Anywho, I'd say probably not. Just pick her up some baby shampoo from Walmart. You don't have to go tonight. You're fine.
I need to drink more.
And we'll talk about it when you get home. I'm doing Dad's show with him. I said maybe, but I'm doing Dad's show with him. You're okay. Love you, bye.
Telling you, I'm gonna get an external office. No phones allowed.
Sorry.
I feel like I am part of Michael's family. Anyway.
Anyway, sorry. I thought she'd be on her way home. I didn't know she was grocery shopping, so I was freaking out.
And your thoughts on self-publishing? We'll be right back after a quick word from our sponsors and this phone call. Right? I should have just went into a commercial for Fireball. Right?
Anyway, what I was saying is what the traditional publishers have realized is that if you pick up an author that already has their following, first of all, they don't have to do the work to build up that author.
That's
it kind of ends up being mutually beneficial. So
a lot of publishers won't pick up now unless you have a certain number of social followers. So I think it's kind of bullshit. I mean, you're doing their job for them. They're supposed to be selling your book, not you selling your book. Anyway, some of my book ideas will require an illustrator, and that's probably going to be expensive. Some are. Really depends. Sometimes you can get a hold of some cheap labor that does fairly good work. I know a lot of people used illustrators from Fiverr for cheap designs, or I should say affordable designs.
Yeah,
some of these people who are more on the affordable spectrum are actually really good. So they're out there. You just have to dig to find them. But one of the biggest reasons why I self-publish is because I don't have the money to go with vanity publishing. I don't think I'd ever do vanity publishing anyway. No. As the experiences and horror stories that I've heard. Yeah, I don't think that'd ever be even on my radar. No. But to publish my book, I spent $0 publishing A Freelancer's Tale. Didn't market it, but I still spent $0. Kingmaker so far spent $300. The vast majority of that was from cosplay for the book cover. So I self-publish because it's affordable. I can do it myself. What is vanity publishing? Vanity publishing is like, say, here's a good example. Tate
Banana.
Publishing is the company that screwed my sister. They'll say that it's self-publishing, but it's not. What they do is they line you up with all these. You have to pay them for all these services, and they can charge thousands of dollars just for an editor, thousands of dollars for the first few hundred books that are printed, and then they slap their name on it. You sign your rights to it. So essentially, they don't do jack and shit.
No,
they charge a bunch of money
Angela
for stuff
had to do most of her own marketing and stuff.
Yeah. I mean, they help you out in some things. Like they made her a YouTube video advertisement for her book. They helped her get into stores like Hastings for book signings and shit. Yeah. But they charged her for the editing, which was $1,000. I think she said like $4,000 for the editing. Yep. And then she had to buy the first. I can't remember how many copies of her book she had to buy, but it was. I think she spent like $3,000 on that. So there's $7,000 right off the bat. I'm not sure how much she spent for cover art. But essentially, all a vanity publisher has is contacts.
Yeah, they have the contacts,
but so you still have to pay it yourself. Yeah, so you still have to pay all the money.
They just hook you up with the people. Hi, KDC.
What kind of illustration and subject matter? Hey, KDC, how's it going, buddy? My God, can't any people leave me alone? I have a dog barking, now I have a cat crying. My daughter's calling. I'll stop doing this fucking show. Anyway. So yeah, that's one of the biggest reasons why I'm a self-published author is because I don't have the money for vanity publishing or, I'll touch into the other things here in a moment. Secondly, I love doing things myself. I love learning everything I can. I've always been that way. It's one of the biggest reasons why I excelled on text brokers because I love to learn new shit. And so I would research everything and I'd be able to bounce around really wicked fast. And it's just how I am. I love to learn how to do book covers. I'd love to learn. I'm working on learning marketing right now. It's just how I roll. And I've always been this way. Like I have to do things myself. Like even when playing games, like on EverQuest, I hated when people handed me loot. Like I don't want your magical weapon. I want to find it myself. That is how I roll. I need to earn my keep. I'm like that with everything. So, children's books. Illustration should be pretty simple. I might be able to do some of it myself. Seems like children's books are always very colorful. Or unless you're making a coloring book. Coloring book / children's book. Oh, see, if you do it with a whiteboard type paper and sell dry erase markers to go with it so they can color and then erase it so they recolor it again, that'd be fun. It'd be a bit more expensive, but it'd be fun.
They have books like that. They're fun.
An architecture background. I like to sketch. Awesome.
Yeah.
Next up is that I don't have to worry about gatekeepers. Now, this is the biggest one, is because when you're querying to publish your book, you have to please the agent, and then you have to please the publisher.
Yeah.
So essentially, you're writing for an audience of one. If an agent or publisher can turn you down for any number of reasons, for just because they don't like your book, you can have 1,000 people love it, but if the agent doesn't like it, it's not going to sell.
No.
And so, I hate the idea that you have to make one person happy in order for them to pick it up.
Yeah.
Like, fuck that. I'll just rather advertise it and try to get more people on social media to buy it. Or however else to do it. Yeah. I don't like the idea of having to make one person happy in order to be to sell some books. That kind of mix those two together. But I'm also talking about for the most part, it's the agents and the publishers.
Yeah.
Because like we said earlier, if they don't think they can sell the book, they're not going to pick it up.
No.
It's all about money. It's all about who can make what money. So, well, yeah, it's like that with everything, though.
Yeah. And I mean, it doesn't, if they don't see a high market value for it, even if it's a good story, like even if they're like, yeah, it's a good book, I just don't see it.
Yeah.
I mean, think about Harry Potter and how many times she was turned down.
Mm-hmm.
That is such an iconic now. Like,
yeah.
But she was turned down so many times.
Yep, because she had to please an audience of one.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, if people don't think they can make money on it, they'll even send you rejections that say it's a good book, but
Yeah.
like
I've seen some of those on some of the social media.
how about this? How about you eat a dick? That's why I would rather self-publish.
Yeah, because then you put it out there. You
Yeah.
have control
Well,
over
it's
it.
like-
You have the.
I met an author on Twitter once who had like 20 queries backfire. She queried 20 times, got rejected each time, and decided to shelve her book. I talked about this, I think, last week.
Yeah, last week we were talking with Timothy.
Like, why shelve it when you can self-publish it? I mean, it takes a little bit more for marketing, yeah, but at least you get your book out there. Don't put it away. Put it in a shelf somewhere or a drawer.
Yeah.
Well, I think she was also one of those people that don't believe self-publisher authors are real authors.
Probably.
I personally have more respect for self-published authors who are successful because
I do too,
they
because
did everything
they had to do
themselves.
it their damn selves. They had to put forth that effort. They had to
Yeah,
do that.
They learned all the marketing techniques and shit. Like Stephen Carpenter, creator of Grimm, he just put out his book finally that I've been waiting for him to write, and I've been bugging for it. I've been bugging him for about 1.5 years now, and he finally put it. He put it on Kindle Vella. So it's in episodes. Like I would have sent him on Twitter later on tonight. You douche.
Right.
It's not what I meant.
That's funny.
Dick. Oh no, I'm gonna have to send him a comment along the lines of being a Bond villain, because that's our running joke. So
yes,
it's kind of cool that I'm kind of personable with somebody who has such an extensive background. He's kind of famous, and I kind of fuck with him with being a Bond villain. But I've been bugging him to write this book forever. But he wrote a book, how he made $1 million self-publishing, and he's going to go over all the techniques he did for getting his shit out there.
That's really cool.
Like, that's awesome. He's been around. I'm excited to read it. I don't want to buy episodes at a time.
Right?
Dick. I'll give him crap for it later. But anyway, see, yes, Michael, don't put your ideas away. Yeah, don't. I like the idea of finishing a book and putting it out there, even if only a few people buy it. Yeah, like I think I sold with 1 copy. See how many copies of Kingmaker have I sold so far? Like 5. My family hasn't even bought it. Bastards. But yeah, I'm just pleased that somebody actually bought it. What's I think is awesome is that I shipped out a paperback of A Freelancer's Tale to Japan a couple months ago.
Yeah.
Like, that's badass. Got a 4-star review, but they didn't bother. But when I click on the review, it doesn't exist in Amazon.
Weird.
So I wonder if it was a spam or something, but the user got deleted.
Weird, maybe.
Or maybe they just created an account, leave me a 4-star, and then bail.
Yeah,
like whatever. 4 is better than 2.
True.
Yeah.
Manners.
But dude, just follow the guy's book and do what he says. No, I'm gonna read it, but I just don't want to. But he's only got 2 episodes up so far, and you have to buy tokens for Kindle Vella. And so, like, damn it. I'm still gonna do it. Writer tip number 347: never expect family and friends to be excited about your work, much less pay money for it. Right? Well, when I published a Freelancer's Tale, like, I had a ton of family members buy it. I sold like 20 some odd copies that first night.
Yeah.
Most of them to family on Facebook. I published Kingmaker, crickets.
Like, nah. We bought your first one, fuck off.
I did like, well, let's see, I think Neil bought the ebook for Kingmaker. Sarah bought the ebook because they wanted to read them. None of my family bought it. Fuckers. So they'd read the one that doesn't really matter much. God bless. Whatever.
This dog is
still
worse
think-
than a cat.
I still think I love Kingmaker. I thought it was a great book. Anywho, next up is higher royalties for self-published authors. Do you know that traditional published authors only get anywhere between 5 and 10% of the sales?
Yeah.
Is that fucking stupid or what?
It's
They wrote the damn book.
Mm-hmm.
And you get the smallest share of the pie? That's like spending all this time. You put all the money and effort and everything into creating this beautiful fucking cake, and you get a teeny slice of it.
Mhm.
Everybody else gets to eat it. Like, that is bullshit. At least with self-publishing. So I calculated it. When I sell a paperback, I think I make 22% of the sale total.
Yeah.
They say 60% royalties, but after you pay fucking taxes and not just taxes, the book itself, you split the money with Amazon because it's on
Yeah.
their website. So you actually make about 22% of the sale of the book.
But that's
That's
still higher
still-
than
yeah, that's
most
almost-
traditional.
That's almost 3 times higher than traditional published authors.
Yeah.
So like that's still, I think it's such a rotten. Authors get the shank, man.
Mhm.
Get the shaft. Okay, bend over.
Pretty much.
Well, yeah, so higher royalties, definitely. Problem is that you have to do all the marketing yourself. Like I was telling Ty, no one's going to buy the book and read it if they don't know it exists.
Yeah,
So
Michael.
I've been working on it, ish. I have
Ish.
actually a 2-hour block of time scheduled this week for marketing, specifically for marketing.
Good.
And I sold a
You
book
gonna-
today on
You gonna
Threads.
spend that 2 hours watching TikTok?
I don't want to watch TikTok. No, but it's part of it is setting up the TikTok account. I'm setting up a TikTok. I don't know what the fuck to make.
That's why I said you have to watch TikTok.
I don't want to watch TikTok. every time I think of it, I cringe. What do you mean higher royalties? You get higher, like more royalties. Traditional published authors make between 5 and 10% royalties, and self-published authors make anywhere from 15 to 25, depending on the book. So you make almost 3 times as much money being a self-published author as you do for traditional publishing, but you also have to front more of the cost for marketing. Now, if you can come up with some good marketing strategies that are cheap or free, then you can make even more.
Yeah.
But, yeah. I'm laughing so hard at Michael watching TikTok. I don't want to watch TikTok. I don't want to be a pirate. Yes, I read that on your blog or Substack. I think it was on Buy Me a Coffee. I'm glad you're scheduling time for marketing. Got to be done.
It needs to be done.
Yeah, it does. That's I've decided I'm going to dump a big 2-hour chunk of time specifically for marketing. Even Linda Ray and Trevor. Trevor says that he spends an hour a day marketing.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if I can do an hour a day. I would love to, but I don't think I have that much time because I have got so much other shit that I got to get done.
Yeah, you just have way too much other stuff.
So I figured I'll start with a 2-hour block of time and see how it goes from there, and then try to come up with a schedule. I don't want to do TikTok.
I
really don't. Cassandra does, and she makes bank on it. I know there's a ton of, let's see, TikTok was responsible for 1.8 million book sales last year.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't mind having a part of that.
Which means you gotta put forth the effort.
It means I won't have to be nice.
Watch TikTok and find out.
I don't know. I think TikTok is like the far left group of people.
That's what I'm saying. You have no.
I think I would be far better on freaking YouTube Shorts.
You have no concept of what TikTok is.
Probably not.
At all.
I see all these.
You just
really
have all this really
videos.
bad. The stuff that I follow on TikTok, when you're talking shit about it, I'm like, I have no idea what you're talking about. That is nothing like what I follow on TikTok. What?
I don't know. Timothy sells books shirtless on TikTok.
Yeah.
So I doubt you'll see me shirtless on TikTok, but I guess I got to figure it out. I don't want to. Why can't there be just a better platform?
That's the platform that everybody uses.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm also going to be more active on Instagram with the Bookstagram hashtag. At least that I kind of like. I just don't know what to push. Like, do I take pictures of my breakfast? Here's my steak and eggs.
No, you take pictures of your book and the Guardian doing things
Well,
together.
what we could do, I was thinking about this today, and like I was thinking about what I could do is do 2 truths and a lie and sit with the Guardian on the couch with our arms around each other. One of these people are in Kingmaker. And then come up with, I'm really good at 2 truths and a lie because I've led such a fucked up life that things people think are lies are actually what actually happened. So I have a lot of fun with those.
Or you know what? Mike will be sitting in a hot tub on TikTok.
Nope. Not gonna do it. Not gonna eat my broccoli. I don't know if they're gonna if that drives like 100 sales. If I could sell 100 books off of jumping in a hot tub,
you'd be doing it.
I'd be scuba diving. You see bubbles coming up. I cannot believe that guy posed shirtless with his book. See, Michael, it's inevitable. It is inevitable. Have you read any books or taken any courses about social media for book authors or follow authors on those platforms? What do they post on Instagram? I haven't. I started making a list of the people I follow on Threads that have Bookstagram accounts. I started looking at some of the things that they do. A lot of them have animated book cover stuff, and I know somebody who can do that, but it's not cheap. But yeah, I want to be doing TikTok research this week and see what everybody else is posting. But I haven't taken any courses or read any books. I did sign up for Reedsy's marketing course, and I haven't done it yet. I've got all 10 emails, so I have to go through all of those, and I've saved them so I can go through them.
Yeah.
I was thinking about doing that this week. So, and I am making a blog post, writing everything that has worked for me. So hopefully I can help somebody avoid the problems I'm having. That's how I roll. I share everything.
Yeah.
Even my disdain for TikTok. Animation sounds interesting. Yeah, she does some amazing work. She's in Spain, and she's this really cute 20-some-odd-year-old, but she does some amazing animations on it. Like, goddamn. I wish I was that cool. Morgan Wright? I can't remember. I think it's her name. And there's another one too, and I can't remember who the other gal is. Violet something. But she does some really cool ones too that animate. She takes a book cover and actually animates the cover itself. Not just adding animations to it, but actually using the images on the book cover to animate.
Oh, fun.
So like that's kind of badass. So I would love to do one of hers, but I think like her cheapest is like $300.
Yeah.
For a Twitter video. So I'll bet there are classes on social media out there. I bet there are too. I just haven't looked at them yet. Cute 20-something-year-old. Yep. She's in Spain. Too far out of your reach. Her mom's kind of cute too. I was like, would it be creepy if I tell her, give me your mom's number? Because her mom's single.
That'd be creepy.
Like, you're cute, but I like your mom. It's always hard for SEO guys to get into social media. It's like, I got to be social. I hate that. That's the whole damn reason I got into SEO, right? I don't want to be social. That's why I got a search engine for. EDC perk. Yeah. Anywho, I'm packing my bags now. Oh, you would if you saw her. She is a doll. And she's a lot of fun too. And she's like,
Yeah.
she has the same kind of dark sense of humor I do. So that's probably why we get along.
Probably.
Because we're both morbid as shit. I'm gonna be a passport bro. Okay, so another good point that I want to bring up for self-publishing is complete rights to your own work.
Yeah.
When you self-publish, you own absolutely every aspect of your book. Even Amazon will tell you that.
Mm-hmm.
They do have their proprietary rules for using Kindle Unlimited.
Yeah.
When you sign up with Kindle Unlimited, your book becomes proprietary to Amazon. But aside from that, you still own absolute control and rights to your book. If you don't want it on Kindle Unlimited anymore, you can pull it off and then put it wherever you want.
Yeah.
So you have absolute control of your book. People like Tate Publishing and all these other vanity publishers can't keep it from you. If somebody comes and wants to make a movie of your book, they come to you.
Yeah, you're not going through an agent.
Yeah.
You're not sharing your book rights with 4 other people that helped you.
It's like there's some authors out there that have rights to written works, but they signed away their rights to movie rights.
Yeah.
And a lot of them got screwed because of it.
Mm-hmm.
So when you self-publish, you own 100% rights to your book. Of course, at that point, you'd want to get a decent lawyer if somebody comes and approaches you with a contract. I mean, you don't want Netflix bending you over table. But you are the end-all be-all for your book. And that I rather like. I like the idea of
you have to come to me over everything. For
if let's say Penguin Random House came over and said, we want you to write your books, your series on our label, that would be in the contract that I would have absolute control of my book. Otherwise, you can eat a dick. That's the kind of person I am. I don't give a rat's ass how much money you try to throw at me. Money doesn't mean dick to me. If it did, I wouldn't be doing this.
Right? You would not be here right now.
I'd be making 6 figures in Denver working for Slack.
Yeah.
But, so yeah, I'm not driven by money. So you can try to throw all kinds of numbers at me. Ain't gonna matter. But I like the idea of being able to have absolute control of my book. And lastly, and probably the very most important aspect, is writing what I want to write. Writing what I want to write, not what they want me to write. I'd like we kind of covered a little bit about that earlier, about how agents and publishers will try to push an agenda or want you to add DEI into your book or whatever dumbass thing they want you to do now. Yeah. There's not enough black people. And I see those kind of comments all the time. So I'm not just blowing smoke on my ass. I see authors all the time complain on Twitter
that be more inclusive.
They have to be inclusive, or
none of your characters are gay.
Yeah, or no, there was one where the publisher wouldn't pick her up because she had gay characters. It was too. I think she said it was too vulgar or something like that. Yeah. And it's asinine. I'm like, just write a fucking book. Be happy. You can write whatever you want as a self-published author. You can write about 100. Yeah, that's probably not offensive. 100 green gay men having an orgy in the middle of a Walmart parking lot, and it doesn't matter because it's your book. Yeah. I don't know where the color green came from. I was thinking of green eggs and ham because I had a conversation about somebody about turning green eggs and ham into a horror book. Like, I'm gonna do that now. Dr. Seuss with a knife. Yeah, write whatever you want to write. That's all that matters. As long as your audience enjoys the book and you like the book,
then that's what's important.
Yeah. Fuck the agents and the publishers. Enjoy the process. Write what you want. 20-something years old, cute, hot mom, great personality, Michael approves. She sounds perfect. That's another big reason to avoid the publishing houses, right? All the diversity, including inclusion BS. Well, that's a big part of what Disney is pushing right now.
Yeah.
Like they've taken a good idea and like
overdone it.
Oh god, yeah. It's like they dialed it to 11.
Yeah.
Like I don't know. There's a lot of things I can go off on about that, but I am the type of person to where I will put
if it belongs in the story, you put it in the story.
Yeah, I'll put a Mexican in my book if it progresses the story. I'm not going to do it just for the sake of having Mario in my book.
Yeah. At the same time,
he's Italian though.
At the same time, going through, like, for example, Kingmaker. 90% of the people in the book don't have a
nobody has
race
a color
descriptor.
No, I did that on purpose. I'm letting the reader fill in the blanks themselves. If they want DMS to be black, he's black.
Yeah.
The only ones that actually have a description,
there's a couple of them,
the race, is Claire and Pilar.
Mm-hmm.
That guy doesn't have one.
No.
But so I'd rather like the idea of the reader filling in some of the blanks themselves to create the characters they want to see in the book.
Yeah.
So
unless it's like
that's why I kind of avoided
to the story.
Yeah, that's why I kind of avoided. Now, the reason why I described Claire is because that whole visual of Claire is like burned in my mind. That's it's important for book 2.
Yeah.
But so yeah.
Realistically, most of the other characters in Kingmaker don't need to be.
He was a white man with a sword.
Yeah.
No, he was a warrior. You fill in the blanks yourselves. I'd rather do that. Enjoy it. Like if somebody decided to do some fan art and turn Demas black, I think that'd be awesome. I would love to see that. Yeah. I'm envisioning a young Wesley Snipes. There's some times where I will describe characters, like in 7 in Wrath.
Yeah.
There's a character that I described that when I wrote that part, I envisioned Ving Rhames.
Yeah.
And so, I wanted a big, buff, black guy. Michael Duncan is another one that I use a lot, too.
Yeah.
But for the most part, I try to leave race out of it. That way people can assume what they want. Enjoy. Nintendo is the biggest Japanese gangster. Their reach is global. Oh, it's for the Mario thing. Having Mario in your book will get you a book flagged by Nintendo. You don't want that? No. Nintendo is...
It's a corporation you don't want to go against.
No, Nintendo goes after fucking everybody. They go after their audience, their core audience too. Like they shut down the Smash Brothers contest last year.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, man, you're just shooting yourself in the foot. That's free advertising. You can't pay for that.
Yep.
But no, Nintendo. That's one of the reasons why I hate Nintendo. I'll never own one. The only Nintendo I have is your Nintendo, and it's the original that's out there.
Yeah,
I will never own another system by Nintendo.
I own a Switch. Yeah, actually,
Trader.
I do own. I like Mario Kart. Okay, it's fun as hell.
Test Drive 6 is fun as hell.
Mario Kart's awesome. You should play Mario Kart with us someday.
No.
Yeah, it's fun. We play all together. You can join us. I'm gonna laugh when it tells you yes.
Outlook, not so good. It's pretty close to what I normally say.
That's so funny.
Book Marketing 101, enrolled in the 10-day course. Yeah, see, that's the one on Reedsy, right? That's the one I signed up for. I have all the emails. I just haven't gone through them yet. I made sure to save them so I can go through it.
Cool.
But Reedsy has a bunch of free 10-day courses. And so I signed up with that one. Oh, wow, I haven't seen an 8-ball in years. Yeah.
So Mike got that for Christmas because he's always like, my sources say no.
Yeah, I do that a lot when somebody asks me something.
So I got him a real 8-ball for Christmas.
Yeah, Mario Kart is pretty bomb. My favorite family-friendly multiplayer game. We played that for hundreds of hours with our kids. Good stuff. My family-friendly multiplayer game is...
GTA. That is what we fucking play. That is not family-friendly, but that is the most played family game.
That's only because none of you will play Doom with me. Like Doom a lot. Minecraft.
Okay.
We play Minecraft. And Raft.
Yeah. We play Mario Kart on the Switch now. All of us, and we have the internet. So like I'll call up Alyssa and her and Donovan will get on their Switches, and Annika didn't join us last time, Airbeth did. And we just we play Mario Kart on our Switches, and it's so fun. Yeah. Airbeth put it up on the TV last time.
You guys play Minecraft? Yep.
Yeah.
I've been really grooving on the Stargate mod and the Sky Factory 4. One of my favorites. Annika got me playing the Pokemon mod. That was kind of fun. I kind of like that. But yeah, love Stargate mod. I want to get back to playing that. The Stargate mod has all the sound effects from the gate, so when you're dialing it in,
that's fun.
That is so fucking awesome. They did such a good job with that mod. Yeah, anywho, so those are the things that drives me to be a self-published author. I think I did a blog post about benefits to self-publishing.
Yeah, why you?
Yeah, I just wanted to talk about tonight because I saw a bunch of people having such a hard time, especially on social media recently, about some people calling them out as not being a real author, or there was one that really bothered me, and I came this close to losing my shit. I'd probably lose followers though, because I can get mean.
The thing is, I mean, I think you're more of a real author than. Yeah. Now there are people out there who self-publish bullshit just to have stuff out.
Oh yeah.
And I mean, so I guess that could be where a lot of the stigma comes from it, because.
Or like you get all these YouTubers who show you how to use AI to crank out a book in like a week.
Yeah.
Or a day or whatever it is. And then you have some of these authors that show you, or some of these YouTubers that show you how to do low content books and make all this money. Like 10 years ago, yeah, it would have. Nowadays, the market is so saturated with it. You have to have something completely unique. It's a different ballgame now. Because they taught everybody how to do it. Everybody started doing it. And now nobody can do it to make money, because your shit gets buried under the avalanche of
bullshit.
Yeah, it's they saturated the market. Like, you can't do stuff like that and expect it to last. How do you get your book covered by mainstream media? Books or looks like
another one I want to do on
Reedsy. Mainstream media, yeah. There was several in Reedsy that I was like, that piqued my interest on it. The free courses. Yeah, that was one of them. I did the book marketing, and then there was one more. God, I haven't looked at the list since last week. So I signed up for it 10 days or a week ago. Yeah. Well, I can't think of it. Yeah, because if you go to Reedsy's learning page, it's like reedsy.com/learning. You can see all their free courses. Then they also have their master class, which is the one I took recently. And
Which you like that a lot.
oh, I loved that
so
course so.
for you.
Oh God, yeah, I love that course so much. Every time I see their advertisements now, and I see Tom Bromley doing the ads for it, it makes me grin because I know him.
Right.
I've chatted with him. But it's I love that course a lot. So I clicked the marketing tab. Yeah. Because they have it separated. And there's also there's one that was created by Campfire.
Oh,
That one
really?
shocked me. Yeah, because Campfire is kind of a not necessarily a direct competitor. They have their own writing app, which is Campfire is really cool, especially if you're into RPGs. If you want to write your own campaigns or you want to write fantasy novels, like Kingmaker would probably excel on Campfire.
Yeah.
But with Campfire, their writing app is a subscription base, which is why I use Readsy instead. And with Campfire, though, you only pay for what you use. So if you only want to use unlimited word count, it's only going to cost you 50 cents a month. But if you want to unlock like unlimited character slots, then it's like another 75 cents a month. So it's really cheap per different thing that you use, and you don't have to use everything. So you can
customize what you actually use.
It's like fully customizable. Cool. The Campfire platform is really neat. But at the time I didn't have any money, so I figured I'd just go with Readsy because it's completely free.
Yeah.
So
Diana, no. The last comment that we got from you was about the Magic 8 Ball.
Yeah. That's all I saw was the 8 ball in years. That's the last comment from Diana. Everything you need to know about Amazon algorithms. That I don't know.
Yeah.
It's like everybody's like use keywords and shit for Amazon ads and stuff. And I didn't have the best luck with Amazon ads with the Freelancer's Tale. Completely different than with Kingmaker. But I don't know because like when I watched Andy Maslin said that his best marketing strategy for his books was Facebook.
Yeah.
Facebook ads. That's how he made most of his sales on his books.
I get a ton of ads on Facebook for books and stuff too.
Did you see my last comment? It had a bad word in it. Apparently not. According to the Magic 8 Ball, in the future, Michael will play Mario Kart for his audience on TikTok while recording the gameplay on his Apple phone. I don't think so, Tim. There isn't enough money.
Can you see that 8 Ball must be smoking crack?
It's stuck on one answer. That would be the only case. It's not happening.
Can I see your Magic 8 Ball?
You are more likely to see me topless in a hot tub than to have an Apple product in my hand.
Right?
Actually, that's a guarantee.
Yeah.
The odds.
I bought the 8 Ball at Goodwill.
The odds of me ever using an Apple iPhone, I would have better luck winning the Powerball while being struck by lightning while surfing in Hawaii, holding on to a beautiful blonde's hand, being chased by sharks.
All things that will never happen.
Yeah, pretty much. Oh. So yeah, that's it. Self-publishing, I do have a lot of while standing on an escalator, an escalator that's going at 10 miles an hour. That'd be a fast fucking escalator.
Right? Yeah, it would.
Blades at the bottom of it. There's a Squid Game for you. But there's going to be people that still stand on it.
Right into that.
TV keeps censoring me. I made a funny comment. How YouTube? Well, that's what happens. Anywho, yeah.
Yeah.
I have far more respect for self-published authors. especially those who take themselves seriously and do what it takes to be successful. Yeah. That sounds like the perfect action movie. If it were down to the Apple product or the hot tub, I would lean towards the iPhone dock, and I have been asking for a hot tub live stream for how long? It's not going to happen. Sorry. Not for another 12 weeks. Because I was looking at myself today, and when I got back from the gym, I will never hit 200 pounds. I am built like a linebacker, or not a linebacker, a running back. At 215, I'm thinking I'm going to look smoking.
You should raise money for a hot tub stream, then maybe Mike would do it.
Yeah, start a GoFundMe for Michael's hot tub stream for $100,000.
No, you need about at least $8,000 so he could buy a hot tub.
Oh, so I could buy the actual hot tub. We would do an inflatable one. I tell you what, we do donations, and then according to the donations of the hot tub I get, what's going to wind up happening is I'm going to have to get a pool like Bandit's plastic pool, put a little duck waiter around me, splash like a 3-year-old. Michael, first video on TikTok. This is me in my backyard hot tub. Not going to happen. I'll settle for an inflatable tub. I don't know. Some of the inflatable ones sounded nice, but we looked at one at Costco. It looked really small.
Yeah, it looked really small.
Like, it holds 6. I'm like, yeah, and 2 people sitting on your lap.
I was going to say.
6 of what?
6 small
Pomeranians? Because it was a small looking tub.
Yeah, it was tiny.
I'm like, nah, I ain't got to hold 6.
I'd be lucky if it held 2.
I wonder if they're actually using, like, what people should weigh or what America does weigh.
You couldn't fit 6 of Arabeth in that hot tub.
No, and she's small. Yeah. Doc said Michael should say, or you can suck a dick at the end of the emails and letters. For what? At the end of the emails. What emails? That's out of context. Now I'm lost.
I know, it was so long ago.
6 dwarves?
6 dwarves, maybe. Possibly. It was small.
Yeah, it was really small. I'm telling you, 6 Pomeranians. Anywho, so there we have it. We actually stayed on topic for longer than 5 minutes. Ain't that cool? That's what happens when you have bullet points and you actually follow shit.
What was last week's card?
Last week's card. Today I am happy. Today happiness and love will fill my heart and soul all day.
Oh.
Oh.
So touchy-feely. I'm happy.
Yeah. I feel happy. Oh, so happy. That's not how the song goes, but that's the problem. YouTube censors me and my comments become irrelevant. Well, that's okay. YouTube's been censoring. I was gonna say, YouTube's been censoring me for 3 years, and I'm still irrelevant. The diversity inclusion BS. I think that is what Doc was referring to. Okay,
what we got?
Alrighty. Today I am kind. God damn, they're getting all touchy-feely now. Today I will make this day count. I will do something kind for someone. I do something kind all the time. I have 2 people that have a job. New card.
We said we weren't doing new cards, but I agree.
No, there's not very many left.
I agree. New card. I don't like that
one. That black set was amazing. Yeah. Okay, today I am mindful.
Okay.
Can we be mindful?
We can be mindful.
That's fine. We don't want to be kind. We'll be mindful.
Yes.
Fuck kindness.
All right.
Today I am mindful. Today I know deep in my heart and soul that happiness and self-worth are within me.
I'm okay with that one. I like that one.
Ty needs to get that tattooed to his forehead.
Right.
Today I am kind of fill in the blank. I will do something kind for others. Today I am kind of blah.
Yeah, see, I can do mindful.
Okay, so we're all going to be mindful.
Do not leave it there. You stick it on the thing.
Oh, that's right. Okay. To reiterate, today I am mindful. Today I know deep in my heart and soul that happiness and self-worth are within me. I've been practicing self-worth for a while, both personally and professionally.
Michael and touchy-feely don't really go together well.
I don't.
That's funny. That's kind of like what I told Ty when he was like, I'm like, have you met this man? What the fuck do you expect?
I'm not.
What? Yeah. Yeah.
I'm not evil. I'm not a complete dick. I don't go out of my way to hurt people's feelings for the fuck of it.
No, it just happens naturally.
It does. Well, it's because I am honest, brutally honest, and I'm not going to blow sunshine and smoke up your ass. Don't worry, Diana, you can never censor this. Banana peach splash flash. Oh my god. I think Katie C's been drinking.
Right.
I don't know. My perversion eyes. A banana, a peach, and water drops. Touchy feely in the shower counts too. Not lately. There's not a lot of touching going on here.
You're such a dork.
I wouldn't know why I'm not more popular.
Right?
Anywho, alrighty, it is 8:02. I guess we're gonna wrap this up. Don't forget that if you are a self-published author, you are an author. It doesn't matter what those fucktwats say.
Yeah.
If you put in the effort to write a book, edit your book, repeatedly edit your book, reread your book to edit your book, create your own graphics, do all the work yourself. Yes, you are an author. Don't let anybody else try to tell you otherwise.
Yeah.
The people that are naysayers are full of shit and try to gatekeep.
I mean, here's the thing. How many of those people who are like, oh, you're not a real author, have ever published this damn thing?
Which is great. That was one of the arguments that an author made to somebody on Twitter.
Yeah.
Because they're not an author.
Yeah.
It's like,
how do you get to, who, as not an author, get to tell somebody else they're not an author? I mean, honestly.
Yeah.
Like, no.
I forgot I recommended your videos to a coworker. If my coworker is watching this, I'm sorry. See? Yeah. Well, that's when you're supposed to log in with your other name, dude. Log in with KDC. They won't see who you are. Keyword self-care. Yeah. Self-care. God is always watching.
But yeah, I mean, in all honesty, the internet is so full of trolls.
Oh, yeah.
And people are always going to put other people down. Always.
Yep. People are going to hate
because
for the sake of hating.
Because it makes them feel good.
Mm-hmm.
You get to hide behind the You get to hide behind your computer. Yeah. And make it feel like nobody knows who you are. And you just get to be a horrible fucking person with no consequence. And
you know, most of those fuckers wouldn't say that in real life.
Oh, fuck no.
So here, Sam can be my witness. Am I the same person on social media as I am in real life?
Oh, yeah. You're probably worse.
Yeah, I was going to say a little bit worse. I tone it down for you guys.
Yeah. Yeah, you're probably worse in real life than you are.
I am, yeah. I think so. I try to be nice. But yeah, I'm the same smart ass, vulgar.
Mm-hmm.
I don't lie. I tell you straight up how it works. I'll lay straight to your face. Yeah. That is stupid. Ask Sam. I don't sugarcoat shit, do I?
There we go.
Am I insecure? Like, it's a little late now. An hour and a half later, or an hour later. Michael has a rough exterior, but a heart of gold.
No.
Yeah. I don't have a heart of gold. Get the fuck out of my house.
Just joking.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Sacrificed my office for a year. I had my office for a total, not even 6 months, like 4. And then I gave it to you for a year and a half.
Yep.
Because you needed a place to stay.
I was fine with your closet. You have a problem with the closet.
I'm not going to have a fucking house elf in my closet. Sorry. You're not Dobby. Heart of Cuervo Gold, maybe.
Yeah, exactly. That's where I was going.
Yeah. All right. Maybe a heart of amber, you fireball.
Right. A little spicy. Yeah, that works. A little spicy, a little bit of kick.
Spicy with a little bit of kick. There.
Uh-huh.
I'm spicy with a bit of kick. Well, like I said before, I'm an acquired taste. I am that rot gut vodka that you shouldn't drink, and you have that first shot, and you feel like you're yakking, but after about 5 or 6, I kind of grow on you. You don't mind me so much. I was living in Michael's closet, like Harry Potter style. Yes.
Yeah, pretty much.
You know how hard it is to date when somebody's living in your closet?
Oh,
When your
please.
ex is in your closet?
You know how hard it is to date when you don't leave the fucking house, Michael? Had nothing to do with me being in the closet.
No, hey, I didn't leave the house. I met Michelle. That's why I kicked you out of my closet.
Oh, okay.
But you're right. I need to leave the house more.
Yeah. Are we done?
Oh, God, yes.
If I'm still going to play Oculus.
Anywho, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget that A Freelancer's Tale and Kingmaker are available on Amazon in paperback, ebook, and hardcover formats. Well, at least Kingmaker is. And if you have any questions, comments, concerns, you can always hit me up on social media, on Twitter, Facebook, Threads, Instagram. I am far more active on Threads lately. But if you use the contact form on WriterSanctuary.com's website, the email comes right to me that instant. And your email is safe. And I respond wicked fast, especially when it comes to YouTube. Like, if I get a pop-up on YouTube that so-and-so commented on a video, I respond no matter what I'm doing. So if you have any comments, you want to leave them on a video, that's probably the quickest way to reach me. Because I'm on it. Oh, yeah, I'm on it when it comes to the YouTube channel. And, yeah. And don't forget that if you are an author or have a book coming out soon, that you can also subscribe, or not subscribe, but use the contact form on the After Hours contact form. I got to set up a whole new page for that and add it. But it's for authors who want to be on After Hours for an interview. You can fill that out and get in touch with me. But, yeah.
Yeah, and if you enjoy hanging out with me and Mike just being stupid, you could join us on tomorrow night.
Yeah, we'll be on Crossing Colorado's podcast tomorrow. That's Crossing Colorado's YouTube channel. And
tomorrow we're talking about victories.
Are we?
I remembered.
Yeah. Did we have any? I know I sure as fuck didn't. But I had a really good reason. I don't know if anybody read my updated blog post this morning for Crossing Colorado, but I kind of had a good reason why things fell apart last week. So
yeah, but you said last week we wanted to talk about victories.
What? Michael should put that in his dating profile. Just a few disclaimers. Have a very righty week, everybody. I just remembered I referred my coworker to Crossing Colorado. Oh, there we go. Oh, there. She's on a weight loss journey. Sweet. Good. You're in the clear. Embarrass you tomorrow night then.
Right?
Yeah. Oh, I will. Miss TC this morning. We'll check next. Yeah, it's just an update to the same freaking blog post I rewrote twice. But I did have issues. And so I kind of talked about it. I didn't go into too much detail, but
I'm sure we'll talk about it tomorrow night.
Oh, yeah, probably. It's probably the better platform for it.
Yeah. Have a great week, everybody.
Don't forget, yeah. Did I finish my outro?
Yes, you did. I interrupted you twice, but you finished it.
I did. Did I?
Yeah.
All right. I'll take your word for it. So 3 times now? Yes. 3rd time's the charm. But, in my defense, I weighed 2.5 pounds lighter today than I did when I started last Monday. So technically I still lost weight. There's the charm like Deadpool. Yep. Anywho, thank you for watching. We'll see you guys next time. Play around on Fireball's website. See, look at that. See, we can get the party bucket.
You had the party bucket.
I did have the party bucket. It won't let me switch. Oh, it's a bar. Scroll wheel, dumbass.
Or hit the arrow.
Oh, peel and party shots.
Oh shit.
What?
Did you quit the stream? Or
Not yet.
Okay.
People are watching me enjoy fun. Look at that, 30 packs. Yeah.
Oh god.
What's my party pack? Peel and party. They're shot glasses that are sealed.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh no.
I'd go through that quick. Wonder if it'd be cheaper to buy it from here than from.
You can't buy alcohol on their website. None of the websites have it. You can buy their merch and stuff like that, but it'll tell you where you can find closest places.
Oh, check out on minibar delivery.
Mm-hmm.
King Supers. No. Still, probably one of the cheapest places is either Dave Co. or
DIA.
Yeah.
Okay.
There.
Have a great night, everybody.
Good night. Have a good one, and I'll see you next time. There we go. Stop recording. Or do you want me to pause again?
No, just stop.
To stop it. Just stopping.